Welcome back, my preschool friends, and welcome to our story time video. Today's story is A Grand Old Tree, written by Newell, DePalma. I'll be asking questions throughout the story, so make sure that you're listening so that you can answer my questions and see what's happening in all the pictures. Alright, let's get started on reading. A Grand Old Tree, written by Newell, DePalma. Once there was a grand old tree. Her roots sank deep into the earth. Her arms reached high into the sky. What are her arms called? Do you know? Yeah, her arms are the branches of the tree. She was home to many creatures. Birds nested among her branches. Squirrels scurried through her leaves. Caterpillars and ladybugs crawled about. What animals do you see in this picture? Yeah, there's two squirrels, 1, 2. There's an owl and a mama bird and her 1, 2, 3 little babies. And there's the caterpillar and the ladybug that the author was talking about. Oops, I skipped a page, I'm sorry. The grand old tree flowered. It bore fruit. What do you think bore means? So it means to have fruit in its branches, so holding fruit. The tree also sowed seeds. She had many children. So sowed seeds means that the seeds fell and then these little baby trees spread it up. Do you know what a baby tree is called? It's called a sapling. They changed the landscape for miles around, perhaps even farther than the old tree knew. So all her little babies spread far and wide. The grand old tree lived a long, long time. She basked in the sun, bathed in the rain, swayed in the breeze, and danced in the wind. She grew and shed. Look at all the different trees. That's the tree's whole life so far. She shed many millions of leaves. At last, the grand old tree was very, very old. Her branches no longer swayed and danced, but cracked and snapped in the wind. Finally, the grand old tree fell, and snow gently covered her. Look at, there's the grand old tree. What do you think's going to happen now that she fell? Let's find out. The old tree died. She no longer flowered or bore fruit or sowed seeds. But she was still home to many creatures. Raccoons nested in her trunk, centipedes crawled along her branches, and lichen grew on her bark. Lichen is like moss. The grand old tree slowly crumbled. She became part of the earth. Today, the roots of her grandchildren sink deep into this earth. Their arms reach high into the sky. And what did we say the arms of the tree were called again? That's right, branches. They are home to many creatures. Are these the same creatures that were in the grand old tree? Maybe. Which animals do you see? Yeah, there's a bumblebee and 1 bird, 2 birds, 3 birds, and there's 1, 2, 3 squirrels. There's a mama owl and her 3 babies, and then a mama dada bird and his or her 3 babies. Oh, and then there's the ladybug and the caterpillar again. The little saplings were just like the grand old tree. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed the story, A Grand Old Tree, written by Mary Newell DePalma. What happened in the story? Do you think that that's real or fake? Do trees actually go through that cycle? Live their whole life with creatures in them? Yeah. What sort of animals do you see in trees? Wow. All right, my friends. Well, that is it for our story time video. I will see you in our next video tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.